Yo, what up, chat? How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing well. There we go. Every time. One day I'll just be able to fire things up and they'll be left the way I set them. It's fine though. Yes, delicious, delicious seeds. Controller's working though, so that input is at least displaying correctly. There we go. Sorry, trying to make this not look like a booty, chat. Harder than it looks. There we go. It's better. All right, so yeah, we're doing community submitted seeds. So this is going to be from the seed report channel. Specifically tonight, we're going to do the FF4 all channels seed share. This first one comes courtesy of Mike34. This is an SGL 2025 seed. So I'm gonna refresh myself, even though I helped. Yeah, no, awesome to have you here at the start there, Thranum. So let's refresh. Expert logic, original and chests are set to include, NPCs and battlefields are excluded, so no need to fight. Good luck, Rando. Yeah, Rando is gonna Rando. My decisions will be my own, and they'll be my own downfall. Enemy density is 25%. Fragments, we need 16, so this should be fast, unless I do it dumb. Resistances are shuffled. Let's take some notes. So Flare can be used on King, but we don't have anybody that's packing that. Tristram and Phoebe and Ruben seem viable. Kaylee's got junk. Earth is Earth, so Ruben is off the table for Dark King. I mean, I am consistently inconsistent, but I hope I can provide some insight into how to or not to do things. Leaf, I appreciate it. Let's see. Instant death has been put to petrify, which isn't very good for us. There aren't any big resistances we could take advantage of. The only thing of note on here that would seem good if we weren't doing Ben +5 would be projectile and the holy weakness. But we won't get high enough level to heal to life Pazuzu to death. And holy's weak to wind, which is an okay. It's an okay swap. Wind weak to axe, so we'll have some damage if we find Giant's Axe to bring to Pazuzu and Wyvern, specifically when Pazuzu puts up Reflect Shield, but outside of that, not much. Water, projectile. Depending on who we start with and how quickly we find exit, this might be a Tristram seed. Phoebe's got her powerhouse set outside of Flare, but Tristram for speed utility might not be one we can overlook. So let's get this party started. Enough yapping. Let's get to cracking. Oh no, it resized. How dare it? Thank you for the catch. I keep forgetting that every time I resize the window on my desktop, it resizes over here in OBS, and it just completely... Oh man, yeah, no. If we got time, Thranum, I'll do another beta seed. But I think we're almost out of beta. There haven't been a lot of huge bug reports. I must have been hallucinating last stream because I could have swore the MSU1 beta patches like altered the timing a little bit. But it must be, I think it just comes down to me being so used to, so MSU1 actually gives you a speed loading advantage, not a disadvantage. You would think that having to load larger files for music would make the load times in between music transitions take longer, but for whatever reason, they actually made it faster, and thanks to 10 for finding this. He's a vanilla speedrunner. He caught it during our last tournament. So running MSU1 right now in the live actually gives you a speed advantage. Your load times are faster in between transitions. So it must have just been that I got so acclimated to that increased time that when I went back to the corrected timing, it felt like there was a delay, which is good and bad. One, it screws up my internal timing. Yeah, it's super bizarre. And if you turn off the music altogether, like if you use the streamer feature of mute, it makes it even faster. But the beta patches that and actually like artificially buffers the time to match vanilla. So it's a disadvantage and an advantage. One, I'm acclimated to operating faster than vanilla. Two, I'm acclimated to operating faster than vanilla. So things will feel delay and I'll have some misinputs as I adjust. But as I adjust, it'll be fine. That just means I'll be able to buffer my inputs in between transitions. It'll be fine. I just have to get good again. Just like fighting games. Just get good again. Alright, let's see who we're starting with. In 3, 2, 1, go. Claw starts nice. Phoebe starts really nice. I might not swap. We'll see what's here. I love walking up into an out exit. Take a save here because I'm pretty sure enemies... I can't remember if they are localized. Oh no, never mind. They're not localized. I didn't need to save there. I mean, they are localized. It's really funny that in beta, Ham was like, I made it to where Volcano's not going to show up as often. And literally, like, the first tile I land on when I roll a beta seed is Volcano. Well, I guess the whole idea for competition's sake is to try to keep it as close to vanilla as possible. Which I respect. I, too, want to keep it as close to vanilla as possible. I also want to take this fight so I can get arrow. There we go. Cure's nice. Because especially in a competitive space, we have people that come from the speedrunning side of things, of vanilla speedrun, and I don't want to throw them off. Like, yeah, double coined is a start. So, with 16, I'm literally just gonna rush density. Correct. Yeah, because he's used to vanilla timing. And obviously, we want this to run on hardware as well. Like, I should be able to download these to a flash cart and run these with no perceived advantages or disadvantages. So, I want the game functionally to operate the same as it would on a cart. But at the same time, I would like for the randomizations and stuff to be there as augments. Correct. And me playing on emulator should not give me any perceived advantage over someone playing on hardware. Which we do hardware testing. I have a flash cart. We have a couple people in the community that use flash cart. Linkalot does. So, you know, we do our best to test those. I faded that. Yeah, FX pack. Gotta love it. Hopefully the guy who's making those in Ukraine is doing okay. Oh, almost faded that. Yeah, thankfully I don't think we've had any major discrepancy issues. I run on a... let's grab some money here while I talk. I run on an a Super NT from Analog, specifically, because my old SNES got destroyed when... my stuff got moved out of my old house. RIP. And I just haven't felt like HDMI modding an OG SNES. Yo, what up, Delta Dragon? Yeah, no, I run this all the time. And I am a community mod, so... welcome. You can check out this rando at ffmqrando.net. But yeah, this is from our Speed Gaming Live tournament flag set. I want an axe for that red chest. I am going to take this dab bed just so I get my spell charges back on Phoebe. It's like a 5-second time loss, but... That's unfortunate that your friend gave you, like, quit the speed gaming scene, but they're super nice to have. Hopefully she can find a game to casually speed game with. Like, what I mean is, like, finding a game that she enjoys personally speedrunning, but one that she doesn't have to play competitively. Because I, like, find personal enjoyment with playing speedruns, like, playing games quickly. Don't necessarily have to do it from a competitive standpoint. And I'm not the greatest competitor. I can hang with the best, but I won't claim to be the best. That'd be narcissistic. These trees gotta die. I'm sorry. These are actually two really generous generous locations for check density early on. A lot of people will fade P-Tower. I actually really like P-Tower. Yes, shuffle P-Tower is kind of nightmarish, but if you can remember where you came from, it's not that bad. That's good. I'm glad. That is really nice to be able to still have that and play and do. All right. Let's peek 5 while we're here so I can know not to look for it if I see it. Okay, 2 browns. This is a very generous P-Tower in the sense of I don't need claw for any of it. Okay, nothing on 3. I think I haven't seen 2. Once I see 2, we can leave. There's 1. And we loop back. Okay, let's leave. Actually, 2 might be on that left side. So we'll peek this right here, and then we'll head out. If this is 7 and it's the side of 7 I can't go across, we'll leave. And we probably won't return. All right. Nope. Actually, we can peek 3. Cool. All right. 2 is a mystery, but there's only 2 chests on 2, so I'm not too concerned about it. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And cage. I can peek. I can go to cage real quick. Okay. And okay, Libra. And we're doing by region, but let's do Suncoin floor really quick. River. Okay. World's open. So let's go to Windia first. And we'll do a select scan. Alright. Temple, town, battlefield. Bone Dungeon's a little spooky with shuffle. Battlefields are duds. Okay. Okay. Aquaria and then Pyramid after I check these couple locations. Windia has a lot of chests. Apollo Helmet Auto's Attic is a great find. That's my fire resistance down. I know I don't need to check the vendor at all. Hotel has Captain's Cap. That's basically a dud. Thankfully, the randomizer site Delta has an improved vanilla, which has the speed hack that's applied in the randomizer built into it. So if you want to replay vanilla, you can do that by applying the speed hack through the randomizer site. And that way you get used to the speed hack, but also, you know, get to replay it again with maybe a randomized sprite, like you could play as a Rydia sprite or whatever. Yeah, OST is a banger. I'm using an MSU1 patch, which basically applies CD quality audio to the ROM. That's why you're hearing some Chrono Trigger and like Mega Man X music, because I can customize what soundtrack is played where. That's just a feature I love. Oh yeah, no, being able to life Dark King was friggin' hilarious. Mr. Krabs is not a good play here. Dome's not bad, actually. What's here? Bridge? Yeah, shoutouts to Sean Slavinsky. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. He's the one who single-handedly remastered the entirety of the Mystic Quest soundtrack. And he gave Zeldix the permission to basically propagate the use of MSU1 patch. Like, he gave the blessing. So that's why we were allowed to use the MSU1 patch. This will be a good source of XP too. Yeah, Lava Dome for density for checks is like, people hate it, but it really can't be beat. It's one of the few areas where you can basically access everything minus like 3 checks without megas. And 3 without claw, but everything else is open to you. So it's a very good location. As I get the 2 best offensive spells in the game. 2 of them. Oh, nice. Straight to switch. We love to see it. I'm no way in hell am going to go fight Wyvern. I doubt I'll fight any of the bosses besides the refights. In this flag, in this seed. A little bit of speed tech there. Notice that drop down's been taken out. That's because internal shuffle is turned on. Exit. There we go. All right, cool. Bye, Tristan. I don't need you. Elixir. Kaylee's quest would be on the table if I didn't have NPCs set to exclude. Let's go bottom right. Explosives opens up Bone Dungeon. Yeah. To be fair, expanded Tristram, he's worth something. He makes Ruben the worthless partner. Nope. Heal. I need 13 coins. Oh, perfect. Don't even need megas. Yeah, that could be deceptive. It's loaded with red chest. I've only seen 3 fragments. I only need 16. So we'll see what that alludes to. Oh, okay. Moon Helmet Room. Like, a lot of times Phoebe is just the go-to. Tristram does have his niches, though. He is the fastest character in the game, bar none. So having a consistent character in front line who you know will just go first every time is nice. So, for instance, the only reason I could beat 300% all self-destruct, which is a really niche setting, I know, but the only reason I could beat it is because I brought Tristram with me, because he would outspeed the enemies self-destructing. So he would basically be able to kill an enemy or exit some enemies before they could explode, which is insane. Yeah, death immunity too. Yeah. Death immunity is super niche, but it has come in clutch for me a couple times at Doom Dance. Yeah, no, and your mileage will vary. I mean, the girls are the most consistent and reliable party members, bar none. Their immunity set and their spell set just cannot be rivaled a lot of the times. Ruben is... my boy is unfortunate. He has nothing going for him. He doesn't have the life pool of Tristram. His Morningstar is his only claim to fame. And even then, it does only slightly more damage than Kaylee's axe. His speed's nothing to write home about. Like, it does slap. Like, cracking crab legs with the Morningstar is... it feels good, man. I really wish Ham would cave and give me what I want, which is putting Cupid Locket on Ruben, because that would give him a consideration to be used. We're doing okay. We're doing okay, Slayer. Yeah, Phoebe's magic stat is nuts. NVTS nuts. It breaks limit. Just like Tristram's speed, that also breaks limit. Aegis. I'm so glad I didn't fade that. All right, we are immunity'd up. Let's go to Pyramid. That one, I think it applies to... Sorry. I don't know if that's a secret interaction with the high magic stat, or if that's a Phoebe exclusive thing, but it just leads into her being even more powerful than the rest of the crew as well. Yeah, Rydia is the best girl of Final Fantasy IV. I love Rosa, but Rydia just has the best character development. That and green's my favorite color. Why did I walk in here? I thought that said something else. All right, Pyramid. We have everything we need. Except seeds. Nope. Okay. I was hoping to speak it into existence, as I am wont to do. I should have found some seeds. Probably should have hit up a town. We'll make do with what we got for a little bit. Realm's great. In 6, Realm is great. I like Realm's character. I think I like Celeste out of all the girls of 6, but that's just me. In my opinion, I think all the characters are strong in 6. Ferris is the best in 5. Fire. Yeah, Ruben needs Cupid. To keep up with the rest of the cast, he needs Cupid. I could take another fight here. Fireberg enemies are great sources of XP. They're 3/4 of the way through the game. It's like, at this range, it's like a guaranteed level every time. And it is just that. It's an opinion, and I will not shame others for their opinion. All right, we have our base equipment loadout. We can do almost 90% of the exploration of the game. The only thing I can't do is mega exploring, and that's fine for now. Just means I can't free max ship and I can't go do save Aaron, but why would I want to anyways? Because NPCs are set to exclude. Yeah, it would give him something. At least the randomized spellbook has the potential to make Ruben viable in a spell front. Damn, I am seed fishing here. It's costing me a little bit of time. Damn. Oh well. We are almost set. We're 7 fragments away. Yeah, white is fantastic. Yeah, hit percent sucks for everybody. Every melee weapon that's not an explosive has perceivably terrible accuracy, and that's just because every miss feels bad. Meteor's a nice find. Okay. Let's see what's down here with Night Sword. Survey says goodies. 5 away. Where do I go next? Not worth it. Anyways, why'd I even look? All right. I was hoping this would put me in the northeast side of the room. It is what it is. Let's go check the rest, because I did see a couple other reds. We might be able to get our fragment count now, if we play this right. Libra. Okay, Cage Temple had a Libra warp. Crush Shuffle is set to... Can I read and play at the same time? Crush Shuffle is turned on. Okay. Gemini. Nice. Correct. Yeah. Everybody has to be worse than Ruben for Ruben to be viable. Yeah. No. Yeah. Axes in general feel like they're terrible. Like Kaylee and Ruben, I feel like I miss equal amounts of time. The only difference is Kaylee's got other stats in you know, functionality to make her just better. Like being immune to petrification, super nice. Sword? I double bumped like a moron. Yeah. They just feel so bad. Alright. Yeah, Kaylee's, like, she's a mixed bag. Like, a lot of people stan her, and I understand why. Yeah, Tristan can't hit the friggin' broadside of a barn. A literal building could be in front of him and be like, miss! I still have not gone to a town. Against my better judgment. Huh? Oh, yeah. Sword plus... Okay, I'm at the level range where I outspeed Phoebe sometimes. I was like, what just happened? I just blew through all of my spell charges is what's happened. But we might be able to get through this. Hammy seeds? Potion. Ah. I think Wild Ham, the dev of the rando, has actually broken out to us like what is the calculation for accuracy, and I just forget it every time. Potion. Am I at a level range where I can just rely on arrow? 2 left. 1 left. Not my 1. We're leaving. I might get my 1 here. Come on, Phoebe's house. Let's go. We're in go mode. Okay. I need seeds. I need seeds and we can go. Not seeds. Are you selling seeds for a stupid? No. Okay. I was about to willingly buy overpriced seeds. All right. Closest town. That's not Aquaria. No. Maybe. I can't remember what this I can't remember what this town is, but we're going to go to a Foresta. Damn. Okay, cool. Yeah. That sounds about right, Shadow. Now, don't get me wrong. It feels great to land an axe hit. It feels like good damage, but... damn it. Our only access to seeds would be if I freed ship, or if I get lucky here and I warp into Mega Man's or Vendor's house. No, but let's check it real quick. Because I get dupe seeds. Okay, no. I'm going to spend like 1 more check here and then we're going regardless and I'll make do. Which might cost me some time. But honestly, like, I'm just burning time at this point. Nope, okay. And I can't exit out. Where can I get seeds? Where can I get seeds? Where can I get seeds? Okay, we'll just make do. No. Yeah. The idea is, I guess, that axes do big damage, but if you look at it, like, consistently throughout the history of the franchise, I don't even feel like axes do big damage. We're gonna bank on brown boxes here, and we're just gonna go. Damn. Hey, there we go. Cool. Why be good, chat, when you can just be lucky? Can I get a double? No. Okay. Those are still nice to have, though. All right, RNG, don't fail me now. RNG, RNG, RNG. Damn, got a crit. Not the right RNG I was going for. Annoying. I'm having insomnia. Annoying. There we go. Second time's the try. Level. Okay. No seeds. Okay. Need that. Correct. I do have insomnia. Gaia Armor said so. This one, we can just do a little bit of this. We're going to be a little bit of a curmudgeon and use arrow on the dogs. Nunchucks would be nice. I feel like that fits martial artist more. Okay. We're going to body block here. Okay, there we go. I did not want Phoebe to go down there. That would have been an annoying way to die on that fight. Okay. This should be enough. Water is projectile. Wind is axe. All right, cool. We can just go in on meteor and white. Correct. Yeah, thunder sucks. It's all progression gated. Kind of. In the history of Final Fantasy, it's not really been the case. But I get where you're coming from. Usually that's like master or martial artist in general. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. I don't have the fuck it damage, so we'll... There we go. We'll play a little... Oh, we'll die, is what we'll do. Yep, we'll die. Cool. Okay, I know what I'll do. Bit of a time loss there. Where was that attack? Early on. There we go. Full meteor. That hurts. We'll actually take a turn to triage next turn. And we'll do it with Phoebe. It's fine, I have insomnia. An FF1 or an FF in general? Because there are some folks who really like using Ninja in the FFR community, the Vanilla Rando. Did I just get like a weirdly strong hit with arrow earlier? Is that what killed me? RNG? Sorry, I'm being really stingy with my my seeds, but I kind of have to be. There we go. Because I only had 3. Drain touch sucks. This should do just enough to kill. Okay. I need to get rid of this ad before I do triage. Pile driver sucks big ones. This is going to be a reset. Fire also sucks. Cool. Okay. Slide adjust. Damn. That's fair. 5's the game for personal player expression, though. Like, I feel like if there's going to be a Final Fantasy that lets you play the way you want every time, 5's the way to go. This Pazuzu is stacked. Okay. It's like he knows. Okay. One more attempt at this, and then we go grind. We have exit. We could do it. It's not that huge of an issue. I actually don't need to see. Funny enough. Half damage. There we go. There we go. This is the setup I wanted, but didn't get. I have actually not played Tactics. So, I cannot comment on the player expression for Tactics. I feel like it's very much in line with, like, player expression, though, in general. Let's do this. We're actually going to take a second to triage. And then we'll body block into a life. Yes, this is going a little slow, but I don't have any other options. Good miss on the 50-50. Actually, no, let's stick to triage. This is why we stick to triage. Yeah, I'll give it a try. Especially with the remaster. Like, I've never been opposed to playing Tactics. It's just like I've never never gotten around to it. Projectile. I could start casting Cure on him, actually. Yeah, I've heard great things. I'm dead. Yeah, we have to fade this. Come back. Unless we win this 50-50. We live the 50-50. Never mind. We might be able to come back. Pile driver sucks. Eight 12 is not the end of the world. Yeah, this fight's going slow without spells. And if she dies, yep, that's it. Yeah, fishing for life would probably be the best play I could do right now. He's just got too much life for me to power through. That or just get more. All right, we're gonna seed farm. Come back. It's fine. The refights will not take long. Bummer. That had the potential to be really fast, and I just did not get lucky. Nah, okay. All right. I want to say 8. Six might actually be better. Why the fuck did I just do that? And one more. Okay. What can I take for good XP? Battlefield. Mediocre. But it'll do in a pinch. I should just use some flare and white here because dab bed exists. Okay, and then we'll take that behemoth fight on the way in, and we should be good. Yeah, this is the way. I was hoping for life book, but no luck, lady. Can we get a hint for life book? No, I don't. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. The downside of playing aggressive. I'm still gonna do it though. Okay, cool. This puts us at a slightly nicer space than we were going in at 12. If I had had more seeds, 12 would have been viable, but just a little too low. And still not having life is a bit of a danger point, but it can be done. Quick top off. I know this isn't going to kill. Miss. Awesome. Yeah, no problem, Shadow. Lullaby sucks. There we go. Chomp. There we go. Game. Thank you. Well. There we go. Would you stop? Third time's the charm? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Thank you. That was the dumbest. Ow. All right. We just have to like kind of get lucky and power through this. We are going in 2 levels higher, so that does mean we have more HP to deal with on Phoebe. And more spell charges, funny enough. Get out of here. Cool. Alright, 16's a nice place to be. Because nobody likes you when you're 23. Of course you would crit. Why wouldn't you crit? Roll my eyes every time. Every time. It's fine. Could you not? That's fine. We'll do one more triage turn. 600's not a nice place to be with pile driver existing. Okay, cool. We're in a much better spot. Press the advantage. I'm on fire. Now you're on fire. We're all on fire. Alright, there's Psy Shield. I could probably pop an axe. Nope, I can go into triage is what I can do. Pile drivers everywhere. Oh no, I'm about to kill myself. No, okay. I was like, I'm too slow to get past this. Alright, right. Everyone's on fire. Stupid, sexy jerk bird posing at me. How dare you? Alright, cool. Yeah, 2 levels would have made the difference. I got greedy and wasted a lot of time there. This could have easily been a 40-minute seed. Oh well, live and learn. That's what I get for going in with low seeds and low levels. One or the other. Yes, pile driver existing as an existential threat to the party is a thing. Alright, alright. We're gonna set up spooky is spooky. I don't like that. Get out of phase 1. Could have been worse. Let's do this. That's fine. Bit of a wasted turn, but I will take it. Just barely kills me. Okay. All right, phase 3 with solo Phoebe. What could possibly go wrong? Everything. Everything's going to go wrong. Yeah, what up, Scream? You know, sometimes I do have the reputation of just speaking things into existence. I mean, Dark King was Gilgamesh before it was cool. Can't do Cure Trick. Cure Trick is patched out of rando. So you have to fight Dark King, and he is existentially larger of a threat because of that. That's annoying. Alright, that's better. That's annoying too. This could be a wipe. Okay, we're just gonna get lucky. No, we're not. Alright, phase 4. Yeah, you're dead. That's better than being alive and threatening me the whole time. Alright, I need seeds. You need to top yourself up. Stop with the confusion. I wish I had Cupid Locket. Let's try this again. I'm gonna preemptively. Yeah, Cupid is not having Cupid is punishing, but it's the risk you run. Hit him again. We got a free turn. We got another free turn. Where were these free turns? Why have you been punishing me? I'm just trying to kill you. Quickly. I'm trying to kill you in the sake of speed. Phoebe, end him before I kill us. Time. 43-13. That easily could have been. I wasted too much time. That easily could have been sub 40. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah. If I had had more seeds or better luck, I could have gotten sub 40 very easily. But I pushed a little too aggressively, and I came in just a couple minutes over leaf. But with how low the level ranges were, I was like, I could take the gamble. And that's what happens. You gamble, and sometimes it doesn't pay off. At least I had the foresight to bail when I did. Because if I had not, I would have been like just beating my head against the wall. All right. This next seed comes courtesy of Fiery Blizzard, who you may know from the Career Day community. They submitted a seed, and the only response I saw to it on the seed share was, I kind of wish I ignored this one and just went to bed. It's now tomorrow, and I am exhausted. And that was, the seed was posted at 7 last night, East Coast time. The response was at 2:30 in the morning. So, what could possibly go wrong? All right. Let's get this over here. By the way, for anybody just now seeing the randomizer for the first time, please feel free to pick my brain. Ask me all the questions you want to ask. I'm here to answer them. As a community mentor and a representative, I'm happy to answer any of those questions. I don't know yet. I'm going in on this blind. Thank you, Shadow, and good luck with work. So, the settings for this one. Expert Logic, Shattered Coin. Looks like we're doing the 31 fragments this time. Kaylee has white. Phoebe has white and meteor. Kind of high level, though. Ruben has flare and white. Dark King will not resist fire. So, Phoebe's existence null and voids him a little bit. Dungeon Internal, Ben +5. Are these... These are pseudo SGL seeds. Yeah. These are like SGL flags, but with a small tweak to having... NPCs... Nope. These are just SGL flags. Okay. I thought there was a small change, but no, it's just SGL flags again. Cool. We are fighter. We're a fighty boy. Ruben's start would not be hated here. Honestly, Kaylee's start would be good too. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Phoebe's a nice start. All right, cool. Maybe our seed luck will be a little better since we're doing 31. Yeah, as expected. Mr. Fighty Boy himself, Mr. John Fighter. Unfortunately, like Venus Key, Tree Wither, Elixir, Captain's Cap, those are all kind of dud checks. Hey, Night Sword. Pardon me, Medusa. So with this being 31 fragments, we could play a little bit more methodical and a little less aggressive. Yeah, no NPC items in this one. So NPCs were set to exclude, and so were battlefield rewards. So for those of us just joining and maybe not be familiar with the randomizer, you'll notice that the battlefields are different colors. You'll see the vanilla green battlefields, you'll see some gray ones, and you'll see some blue ones. You'll also see that the symbols on the battlefields have changed. That's when you randomize the battlefield rewards. Green battlefields will reward money. Blue battlefields will reward items. And gray battlefields will reward XP. And for anybody who might be blue-green color deficient, The symbols will indicate those rewards as well. So the blue battlefields have a treasure chest on them, the green battlefields have a money bag on them, and the XP battlefields have swords that make an X, and that's the vanilla sprite. So the site randomizes the ROM for you. You upload your legally obtained copy of the Mystic Quest ROM. You then set your settings on the website. You hit generate, and then it will spit out a new ROM file that has all the settings that you applied to your ROM. And if you need like a visual guide, like a video guide, I have a guide on my YouTube channel. And it's also linked in the new player room in the Mystic Quest Discord. And the link to that can also be found at ffmqrando.net. I can't peek it. Never mind. I was like, I could peek this, and no, I can't. I did not code this at all. This is not my baby. I'm just in the credits, and I'm a community mod. Wildham is the developer for this. Oipo is the co-developer of the enemy attack script shuffle. So this has been a community effort, but 90% of the work on this randomizer has been done by Wildham. Alchav is the community developer who works in tandem with Wildham to make the Archipelago fork for this. So if you pick up Archipelago for Mystic Quest and you're wondering how we could keep features so close in line with the two versions, it's because it's basically all done under the same roof, which is really advantageous. So like, for instance, the beta features for the regular randomizer are already available in the Archipelago beta for this rando, because those two work so closely together. Yeah, I'm not a coder by any means. I can like kind of read code. I can read enough code to understand the gist, but I'm not code savvy enough to do any development work. But I do help with a lot of bug testing and feedback and reporting. So if anything, I'm good at documenting errors and doing play testing. And also, I'm just generally okay at the randomizer. Some people would say I'm good. Shrug at that. I can be. I can also not be. That being said, I do pick Ham's brain a lot about the code. Yeah, Mystic Quest has so much charm, and there's so many good ideas in this game that just weren't implemented into mainline Final Fantasy, which is kind of a bummer. Like, I love the enemy sprites changing as they get damaged. Yeah, man, it's definitely a treat. I was so happy to find it. Apparently, there was another randomizer for this game that was not very well coded, that you might accidentally find while Googling, called A Terrible Secret. And it's just like, it has like just not very well put together features, like lower tier items can replace higher tier items. So like if I got Charm Claw while I had the Dragon Claw, I wouldn't lose my Dragon Claw with no way to get it back. In this game, if that happens, let's say I have Dragon Claw and I get Charm Claw, all I have to do is switch to another weapon, switch back, and my Dragon Claw is back. So, all great. 3 cities? 3 of the warp cities here? Really? In this location? Yeah, I definitely do think it's the first one to do the sprite changes. I mean, Uematsu's on record for being inspired by prog rock. So I think the SNES is just like the first time he got that a Final Fantasy game got to express like super rockiness. Also, Uematsu's not the one who did this soundtrack for this. I think the person who did the Saga series did the music for Mystic Quest. I cannot remember their name for the life of me. The composer. I know it's not Uematsu though. Yeah, the music is fantastic. T-Rock, yeah, well, I put ship on the table if I find megas. Nope. Didn't do a select scroll here. These, okay. This is mildly terrifying because these are all going to be windier region enemies. I'm going to check the temples first. I still don't have seeds. I could go back and do money farm and then go to Fireberg and get seeds, and this would be much safer. I only have one charger arrow. Yeah, let's go back. Did we have any money? We did have a money battlefield. How much did we get? We got the 1200. Okay, let's do a seed dump. Ned. Yeah, I think we did all we could at P-Tower. Yeah, but it's funny that Square says that, but then it'll be like one of the first games they add to the theater rhythm games. They'll always include the music from this game. A little hypocritical. Yeah, Chrono Trigger's a bop. Chrono Trigger's just all around timeless and solid. And I think that's the big reason why it hasn't been remastered. Like some people will say they want a Chrono Trigger remaster with like Octopath graphics and stuff like that. I don't think they would like it though. Like the people asking for it would be the ones that hate it the most, I feel. Is that too hard to take? Like, let's be real. I think the people asking for it would ultimately end up hating it if that was the style they went for. I don't think anybody would actually ever be fully happy with a Chrono Trigger remake. Like, they think they want it, but anything they try to do would end up making them hate it. Yeah, Mystic Quest in general is what got me to read. I beat it without reading the first time, and then my dad was like, I'm not reading this for you anymore if you want to play it again. And I was like, all right, I guess I'll read. So this is good and bad. This is great for XP. This is bad for living. Noble Armor's a good find. Water resistance. Poison immunity is just meh. Wizards? Okay, cool. Triple wizards. I'm glad I picked up Noble Armor. The ice bricks will do less damage here. How dare you die? Crap. Let's do this. Well, you get to hear their guitar solo. Bro. This wizard encounter sucks. There we go. Yep. Yeah, and even then, some people might find faults with keeping to the original. Are they perfectly healing everything? Because that's going to be annoying too. Alright, just kill me. That's fine. Everybody do an offensive attack so I could get through this already. Thank God. I was starting to lose my patience. It's like, come on. I love that I can level up while being dead. And I did it for nothing. What a waste of time. Yeah. Again, yeah, the Faithful Remake problem. Because I don't think anybody would want any extra features from Chrono Trigger. Alright, let's do it this way. Let's do this. If you stall me out, I will come back more powerful than you can possibly imagine. Then I'll just have Batman prep. There we go. That's a less charge-effective way to handle that situation, but it's a way. Going slow, my only weakness. Ooh, treasury. Hey, Cupid, lock it. Let's fucking go! I'm sure some people would love that if the original like writer came back and did that. The problem is some people are gonna be like, you get the Rebirth remake trilogy problem with that one, which is like they ruin the characters kind of people. You know the ones I'm talking about. That'll never be happy with anything, even though you're trying to give them something nice. This is just gonna kill me, but it's fine. Yeah, I was not gonna live through that. I had a feeling. This is the problem with taking these encounters at this level. Thankfully, we're like offensively stacked to the nines. I hate you so much. Hadoomerang, man. Why did it have to be scorpions with Hadoomerang? Yeah, I mean that's a way to handle that, right? There we go. Let's keep it going. Every death just makes me stronger. That's okay. So that's the problem. I think a lot of modern RPGs have like the trap that they've fallen into is there's not enough comedy. There's not enough levity to the stories. Like, let's be real. A lot of our favorite old RPGs have some really stupid and goofy moments to them, and that's what makes them so endearing. Like, there has to be as much serious like epicness as there is comedic, goofy, stupid, laughable things in a story to make it memorable. If it's all serious all the time, it gets too dour and it just wears you down. Like, there has to be a balance to that kind of stuff. And there has to be a good time for it too. It can't be like, oh, our best friend and party healer just died, let's go snowboarding. Not that kind of tonal shift. Not saying that's exactly how it happens in 7, but you get the idea. Yeah. I mean, that's why I love 5. I love 5 because it embraces the goofy. The game has goofy situations all the time, and I love it for it. Bombs! Alright, now we can go to Bone Dungeon. First, we need to find some sort of way out of Windia region. Let's go. I didn't even need megas. Getting sparse on the You guys seeing this vampire sprite? That looks so cool. I love that recolor. Sorry. Anyways, I need a little sparse on the fragments here. Not a lot. Trying to think what room's left. She might be. If I don't get anything out of going into Pyramid, I will go smack Medusa square in the face. I have not seen it yet, no. Although I did recently finish Time Spinners. That was a good little romp. It was short. It was way shorter than I thought it was going to be. Broke in my Steam Deck with Time Spinners, and I don't regret it. Cure? That's actually really nice. I'll have to check it out after the stream, though. Is it, Threads of Time like an RPG, or is it an, like roguelite or Metroidvania? Chasm? Add it to the pile. Put it on the list. I've actually been doing like nightly archipelagos with my wife and a couple of our friends. And it's been really nice. Like I have my next AP run that I have queued up is Kirby Superstar because I fucking love that game. But I just did like 2 sessions of Career Day. What else did I do? Oh, okay, cool. I did Super Mario World, Mega Man X. Anything else goofy I played recently? Hey, there's my sand coin. Okay. We have everything we need. Let's just go do Pyramid. I'm missing exit right now, man. It's hurting my soul a little bit not having exit. I'm glad I didn't fade that door, by the way. I considered it for a split second. I was like, I could fade this door. Yeah, there's a... If you go to the Archipelago Discord, they have a big list of APs that are newer and not like officially ready yet, but can still be played. Like the AP Worlds are there and everything. Kirby Superstar is on there. I have the pop tracker for it and everything set up. I just need to fire it up. Yeah, this one might be a frustration from lack of experience seed, but we'll see. It could just come back and murderize me. I mean, we did just spend like 10 minutes in Volcano, which is what can feel like an agonizingly long amount of time. Please just die. Die and leave me alone. Being forced into Windia early with region tied enemies can also feel really punishing for a new player. So that could also be another point of another pain point. But I'll say this to anybody getting started in any rando, and I'll repeat myself till I'm blue in the face. Make sure you turn on the spoiler log. There is no shame in running your first couple seeds of a randomizer with spoilers turned on. Please save yourself the headache. And until you like know the rando inside and out, do not run it without having the spoiler log turned on. Please, please, please. If there's any advice you take from me from the stream today, run your first couple, like until you get comfortable, run your randos with spoilers turned on. Because not only will it help you get out of a pinch and save you some frustration, it could also give you some good insight into how the logic of the game functions. And yeah, queued in. Shameless plug. Have a good tracker. Pop trackers are really nice for AP. Final Fantasy Rando companions available for Mystic Quest and Free Enterprise, and soon TM, hopefully, Worlds Collide for Final Fantasy VI Rando. How's that coming, by the way, Kyuden? Oh yeah, tune down enemies. Give yourself some quality of life. Treat yourself, as they say. And also, don't be afraid to ask questions in the community Discord. Like, I know it could feel like you have a billion Discords sitting, just sitting there, watching you. And Lord knows I have too many Discords. Ooh, that's very quick progress. I am impressed with how quickly a lot of y'all can put together some of these programs. Like, can I just say shout outs to the support community who may not be involved directly with like the randomizer project itself, but make the accessories to make it way nicer to play. Like, to all the tracker developers, to the people, you know, playtesting or submitting custom sprites and doing all the artworks and stuff like that. Like, it takes a village to make a randomizer really great. Like, all these random sprites that you see for Mystic Quest, those are all community submitted, except for like a couple that Ham started and did himself. The majority of these are community submitted, and they all have been, like, they had to be they had to make sure that they fit the palette constraints of the game, because the game doesn't support as many colors as other SNES games. They had to make sure that the characters bump up and down during their walk cycle, like Ben does, because he does like a little bob. And if you don't toggle the right bit, your character won't bob up and down correctly. They had to make custom climbing animations for a lot of them. Like, there's a lot of work to go in these character sprites. And the same with trackers. The same with me being dumb and pushing up right there. Can I run from this? Let's find out. Cannot. Okay. Let me ask you a question then. No, don't put her to sleep. That works. What is accuracy? Damn, I'm already level 16. I didn't even notice. Yeah, I meant like in general. That still takes some, and that also takes some technical know-how. Like, you need to know how to program something to be able to do that. It's not like something you open a box and like, cool, it does the thing. Like, you have to know how to make it do the thing. It's still impressive to me. Because Lord knows I wouldn't be able to do it. I don't have the time. I might be able to teach myself how to do something like that, but I just don't have the time to do something like that. All right, survey says, ooh, again, loaded night floor. And we got wake water. This is a good dive. Although I'm still lacking in fragments. Good Lord, only 9? Okay, nothing behind him. No exit yet either, so we're gonna have to do the walk of shame. All right, chat, completely random and off topic. If you had to choose between subchains, obviously local beats chain. So let's not bring that into the question. But if you had to choose between Jimmy John's and Jersey Mike's, what would be your preference? I personally believe Jersey Mike's is better. That's just my personal opinion between the two. Homemade and like mom and pop delis are always going to beat them. Too European to understand the question. Fair and balanced. I have had some delicious deli meats when I went to Europe as a student ambassador back in middle school. I remember the food very fondly from Europe. The Italians especially, man. I killed like 3 bowls of ziti before they told me that dinner was almost ready, and I was like, what? This wasn't dinner? I come from a very distinctly middle class family. So like copious amounts of food and like world travel were not like always par for the course. I never like struggled. Parents always took care of me, but like I never got to go like do extravagant things growing up. And the trip to Europe was like the big thing. Disney trips were also kind of like the most extravagant things I had done, but even then, like we had to budget and be smart about it. I already did this. I do want to go back to Europe at some point and rent a motorcycle and do a motorcycle tour of Europe. Start in France and then like, I don't know, where would I want to go? I do want to go back to Austria. The mountains were beautiful. Italy was really nice. I would probably also go to Spain. I've never been. Because I went to France, Switzerland, Austria, Germany, went to the Vatican, and then we left from Italy. I did get to go to Venice. But it's a little different. It's a little different going as a student with chaperones and stuff versus going as an adult. Oh, that's scummy as hell. Like, I understand hunting for survival. Because I've been hunting. But, like, trophy hunting, that's... there's no need. It's wasteful. Like, woo, you got your trophy. Cool. What are you going to do with it? Yeah, Wawa is a great choice, though. That brings in a different American chain discussion, though. It's like, now, do you prefer Wawa or Sheetz? If I feel like being a fat sack of crap, Sheetz all the way. Other than that, though, I have Wawas exclusively around me. I have to drive pretty far out west to go to a Sheetz. I will say, I miss Orangina, man. Orangina was like my drink of choice when I was in Europe. I fucking loved it. There was like, we had it in one place around here that imported, and even then I don't think it was the right kind because they didn't use cane sugar. I think they used fructose. God, Orangina. Like, I know that'll make you fat in a second, but man, I love the taste of Orangina. Right? Like, if you're hunting for survival and you're making use of all the animal and respecting it, like, yeah, hunt, of course. But if you're just trophy hunting for the pictures and like pieces of the animal, that's so wasteful, man. You gotta, it's like, why? It's killing for the sake of like killing, almost, and it's not my bag. Like, if you're gonna go deer hunting, use the whole deer. See it? If you're gonna go fishing, eat your fish. Montco. I live on the eastern peninsula of I don't know where Montco is. You'll have to enlighten me. God, man, now you guys got me thinking about food and travel. See, that's like, I know Americans get a lot of crap for stuff, rightfully so. Let's be real. Like, our government's doing a lot of stupid shit right now, and a lot of us don't like it. But it's not like we're small enough of a country to kind of localize and just like pull a France. I wish we could. God, I wish we could. But I love the ethnic diversity of food I can get in America. Just like, not even for fast food's sake, just in general. Like when I went to Minneapolis for SGDQ, I was walking to a ramen shop. So I took like an hour and a half walk from the hotel to the ramen shop just to see the city. And to go get some tasty ramen. And there was like an Ethiopian food. There was Ethiopian and Korean and just all sorts of different food places on the way there that were locally owned. So like I could have my pick of whatever. And not saying that's not something that couldn't be found anywhere, but I just, you know, it's what I love about being, well, used to be being the melting pot of the world. But that's also why I want to go travel and like go see more of the world. It's just unfortunately right now I'm too poor to do that. I'm trapped in the States. I also have kids, and that's a me choice. I'm not blaming my kids for anything, but they are a financial responsibility, and they take precedent over anything else. And then hopefully as they get older, I'll get my ducks in a row enough to be able to take them to experience the world too. I mean, because I've met friends at events that I would love to be able to like travel back to France and show them France and do all that stuff. Yeah, no. North America in general, like Canada and America and Mexico are some of the most biodiverse land places. Also kind of dangerous. Don't go out into the American wilderness. Like if you come to North America or the United States, don't go out into the wilderness without properly reading up and doing your research. I want to get to South America at some point. I have not ever been to South America. I would love to go because like the place looks beautiful and the food smells and tastes delicious from the little bit of it I have experienced. And I'd love to get out there and experience that. I just want to experience the world, man. I have the good fortune of being able to go to conventions and meet all these great people from around the world and, you know, talk to you, chat, which I know like 20 to 25% of my audience is European. So I get to hear about all that stuff and it's like, man, I want to go see it. Don't come to South America, like right now or just in general? Yeah, traveling is expensive, don't get me wrong. It's something I want to do, but you don't have to do it, especially with the globalization of the world. But I'm also an extrovert, so I like getting out there and meeting people. Yeah, the world in general is dangerous right now, dude. Like, I fucking hate, like, let's be real. I hate how dangerous it is to come to the United States of America right now. Like, it should not be this dangerous. Yeah. Like, what happened to just people minding their own damn business and being nice to each other? Can we go back to that, please? I'd love to go back to that. Just a bit. I do want to save up and go on a cruise again, though. I've only been on one cruise in my entire life, and it was when I got married. I went for a week, It was like our wedding / honeymoon. It was cheaper than getting married at home. And it was a fantastic time. Really nice way to experience the Western Caribbean. Like, I got married and then the very next day went scuba diving. Like, that was rad. And like the bluest water I'd ever seen. Like, if you want to experience Final Fantasy X, if you want to like the closest resemblance you can to experiencing Besaid in Final Fantasy X, go to the Caribbean, man. Place is beautiful. I hear the beaches in Hawaii are also very, very beautiful and picturesque. Same with Okinawa. That's another place I want to get to at some point. Sorry, I've autopiloted and just been talking to you guys for like the last 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. I realized I'm in Tree and I'm like, we'll do it. I don't hate Tree. I've been like half paying attention in the game. I looked over and realized that I was like, we're already up to 21 shards. Yeah. And that's why when I fired this up, I was like, this is going to be a little bit more chill than normal. That's unfortunate, Delta. I mean, do you want to get out of Brazil? Because, man, I'll tell you, sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I do not want to be in this country anymore. Not with the stupid crap we're doing. But I stay because, you know, I own a house, I have kids, I have family here. And I'm definitely like, I have a confrontational personality, so I'm more in line to stay and fight for the things, like the changes I want, than running away from things. Yeah. I mean, I hope if you want to leave a place, you should be able to leave a place. So, I'm sorry to hear about your situation. But I hope that you can at least enjoy the time that you have with, you know, the communities that we have here online. Yeah, that's rough, dude. What haven't I... Was there a red chest behind Geetrador? I don't think there was. I think we're good to leave. But I do hope you find the out that you want. Or at least, you know, find a safe place to settle down. I feel like everybody deserves that kind of comfort in their life. To not have to worry about that kind of shit. Okay, brown box. We're good. We are good to leave. Did I? Oh, yeah, I did. It was a brown box. We are 4 away from go mode. I have wake water. Let's go turn in wake water. Wait, why would it turn it in? We could do the rest of P Tower. Check some of these crest warps too while we're at it and turn in this rock. We might be able to get our last fragments on ship if we find megas. No, I don't need a multi-key. Mobius, okay. All right, there's ship. So French vanilla dock. Dock is in Windia. Oh yeah, let's thaw Aquaria. Yeah, let's make the walk. It's just for one check, but honestly, it could be grenades. Okay. Dang. All right. Oh, this is expert logic being expert logic again. Let me go kill Hydra. Yeah. We'll go look at floor 2, kill, and then we'll leave and go kill Hydra. My earbud came off. No, it's okay. The only downside to having in-ear monitors is sometimes the earbuds will just stay in your ear. Oh, there was a chest there. My seeds are bleeding. These skeletons look cool. 3 more. Bro, can I negotiate for floor 2, please? Thank you. And this is probably going to lead to armory. No, not armory. What? I guess top right would lead to armory. This is like one of the entrances I haven't been in. Floor 6. Okay, we're good. We can leave. Okay. Whatever. That could be a fragment, but I don't want to fight the bird for it. Alright, let's go kill a Hydra. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I'm willing to bet that Rivercoin is in Fireberg region, and I have to use Wake Water and kill Hydra to get progression into that region. Thankfully, I don't think Hydra was too far out of the way. And this will get me the rest of the XP I need to get Phoebe up to 29 for white. Now if I could just remember, where was Hydra fight? Nope. Was it bottom left? No. No, I can't remember. Yeah, expert logic's really getting me today, but that's how expert logic is sometimes. At least I hit the switch. I'm trying to remember which door led to where. This is the only downside the internal dungeon shuffle on P-Tower and Lava Dome is they could be particularly tricky to navigate, especially on return visits. And I'm surprised Phoebe just didn't outright kill them there, to be honest. Alright, we're good. We're good on charges. Revenge! Ah, I just killed myself. Bummer. I was looking down at my feet. She's fine. Don't worry about it. Nothing like visiting an active volcano and going, where's the Hydra? Oh, is it here? This is the one thing I need to... Yeah, partner AI, like, if they don't have cure, they'll default to potion instead of life. And it does suck. Man, I could have saved so much time by remembering where the hell... the doors? There it is. Sorry, there's something crinkling behind me. Right. Come. Oh, no, that's scary. No eating wrappers. And did one of the kids leave those around? It's not good for puppy dogs. Ow. At least Meteor's here to do work. We love dodging corrode gas. Thank you, Delta. Much appreciated. Hope you have a good time at work. Or at least a bearable time. Hope you check out the VOD later. I hope this Hydra will die soon. Thank you. Jeez. Alright, look for this earbud while he dies. X-Death did not get me again this time. It did not get banished to the void. Hey, we got a fragment for a reward. So many battlefields. Are these going to be our 2 fragments? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Mobius. I hate this room. I'm gonna fade this room on purpose. I don't care if it's a time loss. Megas. I hate that room so much, I'd rather go kill Jin and check the room behind him than check that room. I will go back and check it, though, don't worry. Bye. It's a really nice find, but not what I wanted to find. At least we're geared out, though. Alright, let's fight this mummy. Get this over with. Watch this be a brown box. Hate my life. Come here. Hey! At least it was red. Still a dud check, though. Venus Key chests are programmed to be NPCs, so in this flag set, neither of the Venus Key chests will give me a reward. Low-key, level forest is a really nice location. I told you Rivercoin was here. I told you. I knew it was here. As soon as I saw that, I was like, this is what's happening. All right. And exit. Damn. Damn. All right. Well, we're set. Let's get like 4 levels if we can. Because I want Phoebe to have white. This battlefield should be able to get us close to 29. We can actually go at 28 or 27. And the fights up to Wyvern should give us enough. We need to get to 29 Buzza. Should. This will definitely give us the levels we need. It'll suck though, because these fish are terrible. I hate fish. I hate them so much. But I can't deny they're a great source of XP. If we get XP glitch... Alright, we didn't get level glitch. That's fine though. We did get everything else we need. Between Wyvern and Skullrus and Golem, we'll definitely get our last level that we need for Phoebe. I'm not too concerned about that. I probably didn't focus as much as I probably should have on going fast this run, but I had a good time talking to y'all, so I have no regrets. Good dodge. First time, every time. Not really. 60% of the time, it works 100% of the time. Alright, this should give us our level. If not, I know Wyvern definitely will. Okay, Wyvern's gonna get us the level we need. It's really not that big of a deal anyways, because Wyvern is weak to arrow. So to do about as much damage as White would have anyways. Actually does more than, about the same as what White does. Just a little longer in terms of cast time, but yeah. Damn, we did not get that level. I am absolutely shocked. It's fine though. I also didn't top up like I'm supposed to. Close, but not close enough. Call an ambulance, but not for me. I lied, get me that ambulance. Solid miss. I love getting hit by crit dissolve. It's the best. Nice retaliatory crit. He's doing a lot of damage. Would you stop healing off of me? You've not once hit Phoebe. There we go. It's a bummer we didn't have it by the time we got to Zub, but we really didn't need it. So we're good. All that matters is we got it for King. No, not Phoebe. She's on fire. Paper mache phase 1. Was that a crit? And it did 200? Another paper mache phase. Garland. How dare you? This is perfect, by the way, having the fighter sprite with Garland being the true form. I did not coordinate this. I set the sprite to random. Where's a Brack when I need it? Time. 107.31. Not bad. Not bad. I could see how that could be frustrating for a new player, though. Alrighty. I'm gonna go grab a beverage really quick, chat. I want you to suggest what I should run next. If we run a beta, we're gonna run a beta seed for the last seed of the night. Let me know what features you want to see. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. And as requested, we'll do an element enemizer shuffle with resistances and weaknesses shuffled. So roll. Generate. Let's get this put into an MSU1. Cha. All right. We're also doing Save the Crystals. We'll see. So, the way this lines up. Water enemies are weak to fire. Fire enemies are weak to explosives. Air enemies are weak to air. And earth enemies are weak to axe. So it doesn't look like we're gonna get any life kills tonight, but should still be fun. It looks like I'm a turtle. Let me rehydrate before we go. Sorry, throat was getting a little sore, so I needed some water. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Axe start, not bad. Oh, it looks like I'm a tiger. And Tristram start. All right, what crests do we have here? Mobius. Libra. I shuffled crests. Thunder Rock. Okay. Crests are shuffled, at least. I should check these boxes. There's a chance for free seeds. No, okay. And just to make sure I don't get too much seed bleed, I did set NPCs in battlefields to exclude. I didn't want to do that. All right, Scorpion's got to die first. Even with axe weakness. There we go. This is the raddest mountain ever. Fitting. Cat claw. There's our sand coin. I'll take the early fights because they help me, but man, are they annoying. Enemies that are weak to axe are weak to shoot. It's good to know. Arrow, very nice. No kill quite like overkill. Okay, Medusa is gating something. I'm not gonna fight her yet, though. Wow. Everybody but Ruben gets flare. Oh, will do, Kobayashi. I'll definitely check that out. Yeah, Ruben got Meteor, which honestly isn't bad. But the fact that everybody else got Flare and he didn't, just kind of funny. It's on point for Ruben. Yeah, we get explosives, we can go into Pyramid. I would not mind getting Phoebe, though. She has access at level 7 to Arrow. There we go. I won't say no to a bone dungeon early on, though. But I don't have explosives. No. Okay. Oh, wait. Blocked by what? Medusa, no! Medusa has my seed vendor on lock. Well, now I gotta go kill her. Now it's personal. Man, all my companions, they're on vacation. Where'd they go? Oh, yeah. Build me a Rainbow Road, Otto. You don't understand, man. I can quit seeds anytime I want. I just don't want to. No seeds in Grandma and Grandpa's house. Hey! Oh, actually, hold up. No, we have freed ship on. This is good. Also, a little is spooky. Seeds on ship. Ah. B2's got a little something. This is a sketchy fight. Why does it do so much damage? Whew. All right, paralysis coming in clutch. These little doorways are scary. Yeah, Tristan's absurdly high HP. Otherwise, these endgame gargoyles would be ending us. There's always hiding in doorways, man. Hiding in doorways. Every time. Oh, he can't be paralyzed. Oh, wait, can he? How dare you undo my hard work? Oh, he could be paralyzed. He's strong against poison. Very nice. Very nice. Tree wither. Okay. Not gonna lie, these early game potions are really helping me out. I don't want to fight a chimera. I wanted to try to cut across there and go to the left side to check the box in the top left-hand corner, but not worth it. As if I could take less fights here, the better. Fire's a nice get. It's going good, Joker. Testing out some new beta features. We got this is not the weekly. This is beta. So these are new beta seed settings. So we have elemental enemies now. So like fire enemies are weak to water, so on and so forth. And they have like an appropriate color palette for that weakness. And I'm doing a save the crystals run, but I don't have explosives, which sucks. You're not getting impacted by all that snow that's coming through the Midwest, are you? Dude, that sucks, bro. When I heard about that, I was thinking of you. I was like, dude, I hope Joker's okay. 2 inches of ice? That fucking sucks. No, it's definitely not good. Hopefully you and the fam are at least okay with power and everything. I mean, you're talking to me, but you could be on your phone for all I know. That's all you can do, brother. Be as prepared as you can be. Yeah, I mean, we're prepped here. I'm on East Coast Virginia. We are puckered for the weekend. Boo Lava Dome indeed. Dude, I hope you're not without power for a week. That would suck eggs. Like, big time. Dude, I just want bombs. Hell yeah, there we go. Why is all the whiskey gone? I need to get seeds, or at least a way to recharge my spell charges so I can like start making use of some of these elemental weaknesses. Yeah, another no bomb for an hour seed. Don't curse me like that, Thoranum. I think Jerkbird was on floor 6. These are the stairs that never end. They just, oh, thank God. I was getting ready. I was like, man, don't tell me these are never-ending stairs. I don't need another pokey stick. I need explosives. Dinamite. The bomb. All right. Okay, he's on 6, so I don't need to worry about hitting any other switches. I just went in a dang circle, didn't I? Yep. We haven't seen 5 yet. And I don't think I peaked 3. Sure, I'll fight a squid to see what's on 3. Dude, brother, I do not want to fight Jerkbird at level 12 with a Tristram at level 7. Anything else, please. Anything but that. Alright, we've seen 3. Bruh, I hope so. I've not seen any other partners yet. Okay. Ah, damn it, I'm making myself lost. Alright, I'm gonna try to leave while I still generally have a sense of where I'm going. We'll have to come back here and kill him anyways. Okay. This is my 5 peak. There wasn't anything on 5 anyways. No bombs. Back to Windia I go. Battlefields don't have anything, unfortunately. We could go back to Tree. I do have a sword. We could do a live forest. Let's see what's in the Windia region first, then we'll go back to the live forest. Alright, little select peak over here. A lot of temples. There could be some things. We can also get to Spencer's Cave. And kill a crab. Who's now weak to shoot, so Tristram, again, coming in clutch here. Oh yeah, new beta feature. If you haven't seen it yet, you can now peek what's behind mini-bosses. Every mini-boss except for Jin can now be peeked again. So now I can see that Crab is gating a red check. I think a lot of people will. Damn, Tristan coming in clutch with the resist instant death. Ow. Stop hitting me. Hey, buddy. Got the big damage. Level Forest is nice. Libra. We can do another check in a live forest. Old man, you're stuck there forever. I'm not saving you. Thunder. Thundercats. Hope. Hey, I'm gonna hit me up a dab bed and get me some free seed charges. Let's go. Hi, Ruben. Bye, Ruben. I don't know what you... I can't take them because I don't have access... Oh, life is really nice. Yeah, I don't have bombs, so I can't do mines check with them. And I wouldn't want to anyways because NPCs don't give rewards. So there's literally no reason for me to pick up Ruben. Hey, wake water. Alright. This is expert logic. I could be being coin gated again. Nothing here. Actually, hold on. There can be a companion here in Windhole. Okay. Yeah, like on the upper side of the central platform. Companion could be hiding there. I bet they're on Rope Bridge. Wintry. Kaylee's behind Mobius. Where's Phoebe? Okay. Yeah, so this has also been changed too. So this is frozen, but if Aquaria is thawed out, you can now access Aquaria through Windia. Still have to blow up Spencer's Cave to get access to Mobius Crest, though. I thought that was a really, really cool change, though. Anyways, I'm off to climb a tree. Let's go. I still have not defeated a single dungeon because I don't have explosives, and all the dungeons I can get access to require explosives. I could kill Doulahan, technically. Dang. Okay. I don't have Mobius. No. How has it been 23 minutes and I've only got Tristram as a partner with no explosives and no seeds? How could this happen? Oh, there is something behind Ghidra. That's fantastic. We love that for me. I have to save all my flare charges for that. If we roll a fire... No, if we roll a water Ghidra, he'll be weak to flare and I'll be able to kill him. Or we could just get seeds. We like seeds. Seeds are good for you. Eat your seeds, kids. Wind enemies weak to wind. Bye. I don't know what was taking for so long for them to disappear there. Look at me. I am the damage now. I am the boat. I just want explosives. Is that too much to ask for? Give me a bomb. Any bomb. I literally can't do any of the main dungeons without bombs. The only dungeon I could do is Lava Dome, and that's locked behind. I think it's in the Fireberg region. Well, I'll just have to do it myself. What is with all these oozes, man? Oh, it's because enemy density is set to 50%. That's why. Set at 25. It is what it is. I'm gonna dupe one more seed here. Hello, Skelly boy. I didn't save like an idiot. But we got lucky. Okay, cool. I say we got lucky as Tristan dies. Can I get another? No, don't kill me. I kill you. There we go. Good old two-turn Ghidra. Never saw it coming. Wait, didn't I come from this way? Look, that's just the way it's got to be. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Yeah, like I'm going in a loop. At least all the enemies are gone. Make this a little more bearable. Hey! Why settle for regular explosives when you could get the best explosives the first time? Yeah. I had a feeling, man. Like, I was being gated, and I was like, this is gonna be some dumb, like, required Ghidra stuff. Or some other weird roundabout logic. This is why I never fade Tree. Like, I'll save Tree for later checks a lot of times, but just get Tree out of the way. Just do Tree, get it done with. I promise you. It will not hurt you. Tree is really not that bad. Cool. Rest of the trees, clear. We can leave. Oh, wait, not that way. Not that way. This way. Not gonna lie, though. Killing Ghidra at level 12 and 7 is pretty nice. Seriously, though, where are the girls? We know Dusa has something. Let's just get Pyramid out of the way. We'll get everybody leveled up. I have to do it anyways, so. At least we have megas, so we can just start bombing our way through here. And we can chill a little bit. True. They needed it. They deserve it. Yeah, because there wasn't anybody in Kaylee's house. There wasn't anybody in Phoebe's house. I haven't seen Sand Temple yet. She could be hanging out in there. Oh, that's a seed dupe. It's another one. Why did I seed dupe? I need to get through this guy. Hey, we're finally to the front door. So yeah, we can knock out Bone Dungeon and Pyramid pretty quick, even with Tristan. So this is a new beta setter, Flitchard. So for the Enemizer, you can set it to Elemental, and each element has a dedicated weakness, and you can set it to just mobs, or you mobs and bosses, or mobs, bosses, and Dark King. Mostly just testing to make sure it works like it's supposed to, because it's a beta feature, but should be able to go into production here soon, or live. I think it's pretty neat. Nice little change. Meteor is also a nice little change. You might get your wish. I don't know what everybody's been what element all the enemies have been randomized into. So we could fight like a lava golem or a wind golem. We could fight a water djinn or a lightning Medusa. So I will say the color palettes look pretty cool. Good luck with your weatherproofing, Joker. I hope you keep power, brother. Feel free to stop by and hang out once you're done with that if I'm still streaming. But if not, Godspeed. Bro, the town theme into town theme. No, they're not weak to bomb. It's just... So the overworld's been shuffled, and I have the enemy formation set by region. So we're in the beginning of the game, or the Forester region. So they're all really low-level enemies, and I got mega grenades, so... I'm just saving my spell charges by blowing them all up, because they all have low enough health to do that. Cupid luck, it's huge! Now that being said, Golem himself is not going to be like Flamer's Rex HP. Golem is going to be Golem. Why did I peek? I have to kill him. Let's save the crystals. With Resistant Shuffle, anything that was weak to water is now weak to explosives. So you'll see the message pop up if anything was weak to water. Air Golem. So, air is weak to fire. Fire's been shuffled to wind. This wind golem is weak to wind. Who'd have thought? Dumb. Strong against paralysis and poison. We knew that. Funny enough, the status elements didn't really shuffle that much. Pretty vanilla. Yeah, the gray and green color set sometimes conveys wind, other times just makes them look like Stone Golem. That color palette looks really good on Medusa. Alright, now that we have a companion that's higher than 7. Let's finish raiding this location, and then we'll make our way to Bone Dungeon. And then maybe we'll be able to find Phoebe somewhere. She's my Carmen Sandiego. Bro, this, like, I haven't gotten a ton of red chests, but the ones I have found have been really good. It's just like, coming off of doing Fragment Hunt, having so little red chests is weird. Speaking of, hey, River Coin. I didn't have to go kill, Hydra and unthaw Aquaria to make this happen. Cool, full world access, let's go. Yeah, enemy weak to itself is funny, the way that shuffle works out. Alright. Did a live forest. We can do volcano real quick. Should be fine. Man, I love the Maverick Hunter soundtrack. Like, X is good as well, don't get me wrong. I love Vanilla X, but the Maverick Hunter soundtrack was good, in my opinion. I really like the remixes they did for that. Alright, what element are you, Medusa? Wind again! Oh, she's strong against Shuriken. Thank goodness for Arrow being the strongest black magic spell in the game. I like the green nails on this color palette for Wind Medusa. Ow. It kind of looks like a drow. What? Probably the best spell you could get with these settings because it's non-elemental. Alright. I don't want to fight dual hand. Oh, we can buy seeds now at Fireburg, though. Because the vendor, remember the vendor was saying that he couldn't sell us seeds until we defeated Medusa. That's another feature in beta is you can have the Fireberg seed vendor locked behind a mini boss. That's pretty cool. Tell me Phoebe's hanging out here on Rope Bridge, please. Phoebe. No. Dang. Okay. The hunt continues. No. Where is she? Oh, is she in Life Temple? Don't tell me she's in Life Temple, chat. That'd break my heart. Oh, thank God. She was in Light Temple. Or is this Life? Hold on. Life or Light? Life. Okay. Light Temple would have also been annoying. See, now we got a Phoebe with a flare. Right now she's only got arrow, but soon. Do I need to fish for anything else? I have life. Hey, more seeds. I'll never say no to that. Armor would be nice. I've only got Cupid Locket and Apollo Helmet. Nah. Let's just leave. I mean, it could have exit, but we're already 42 minutes in. We need to kill 2 more bosses. I already know Jerkbird is on floor 6, and Bone Dungeon's gonna be a breeze. So let's go. Let's just let's go kill Hydra. We will, of course, take any boxes we find along the way, because I'll never say no to upgrades. Yo, those fire ninjas look... The lava ninjas! Those look cool as hell. By the way, not only are the elements randomized for the enemies, but the names of the elemental enemies are randomized every seed as well. So they could be like fire ninjas or flame ninjas or lava ninjas. As long as it associates with the element, the name's randomized. Which I thought was another really cool aspect. It's not the same every time, even if they're the same element. I'm at that range where I outspeed Phoebe. Big axe, you love to see it. Hot ninjas, there you go. Soy picante ninjas. Die, monster, you don't belong in this world. Hey, let's go, we found him. Not gonna lie, Lava Dome is huge, so finding him pretty quick was... This is nice. And he's got a goodie? Oh, and he's weak to fire. Thunder dual-headed Hydra. And he's weak to wind? Buddy, you're cooked. Yeah, normally thunder enemies are weak to fire and wind. Because they're combination or fire and earth. So because of the way the shuffle worked out, thunder enemies are weak to wind and fire. Medusa is hot. I want to see a flame Medusa. It'd be a very cool looking sprite. Alright, we know the P Tower is back at the beginning. First, let's go ahead and knock out Bone Dungeon, though. I want to be as high as level as possible before I fight the big chicken. Chicky rice. I lied to myself like an idiot. They're both in Aquaria. I had seed bleed. How could I have done this to myself? There's a hazard of running 3 seeds in a night. Sometimes you remember stuff from the other seed, like the position of a location. Sure. I'll thaw it out. I'm not heartless. We'll also check North Focus Tower, see what that goodie is in there. It could be something nice. Captain's Cap. I need, actually, no, that's really, really good. Because I have it set to freed ship, so I needed ship access anyways, so hey, now we have everything we need for go mode. Almost did it dumb and like didn't get my go mode condition. Like how I did the peak and then didn't execute the like maneuver correctly. I'm on it tonight. Oh, Rex. Where are you? There you are. Come here. Water Flamerous Rex. Weak to fire. Watch this. I should have hit him with the Phoebe Flare. Still felt nice, though. She had Flare. I didn't realize it. No. I'm going to see Phoebe do over 5,000 damage with a Flare. Chat, we got to hope for a Thunder or a Water enemy in the like final like boss rush. Right? It's legally required. It's actually illegal to pilot a ship without a hat. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. That's a nice shield. I like that shield. I like what that shield's got. The only thing I'm missing is exit, and honestly, with Elemental Shuffle, I don't need it. Super nice to have, but unnecessary. P Tower. Now, don't get lost like an idiot. Easier said than done. Don't bump into enemies. You goober. All right, floor 6. These guys are toast. Never stood a chance. These are Aquaria region enemies Water Lamias. 1,700 damage each. Bye. Alright. Water or thunder? Water or thunder? Water or thunder? Wind. Still good. Oh no, he resists fire. No. You dastardly devil. Take that. I never realized there was a gap in Pazuzu's sprite right in the center. When you look at the meteor cast, look and you'll notice that he there's a transparent pixel right next to the center medallion. See how it's glowing red? They just left that blank. No cooked chimpkin. Projectile. Oh, axe. Cool. Yeah, I want my fried turkey. I'm dead. Yeah, Doom Castle theme for boss is really nice. Stop using cure potions. I need to take you off auto. It makes good boss music. Man, look at those eyes. He's so angry. No, I hit myself like an idiot. I didn't think I was going to outspeed him. Jerk. You know what? It's a win fight now. Die, monster. Now I have to find floor 7. Wait, which animation's pretty? The posing? Oh yeah, the falling feathers. That is a really cool effect. It's just a shame that it's a signal of my doom whenever I goof. The last 2 seeds I've been outsped by Pazuzu, so I didn't really think anything of it. So the fact that I outsped him this time and got hit by Reflect, that doesn't really happen to me very often. So I guess enjoy it when it happens, chat. It's pretty rare to happen on this stream. Hey, Gaia. I won't say no to that. Now I have to find the roof to claim the crystal. There we go. And we know ship is in Windia. Watch this be exit. Be exit. Can you be exit? Just be exit. Ah, mask. Oh well. Why'd I bump? Mask is even worse than Tree Wither. I already have Tree Wither, thankfully. But they're all dud checks with these settings. Alright, don't go here. Good reference. I'm now Jim Carrey. Now I have to find my way out of here. Good enough. I know where to go from here. Also, level 41 Phoebe's a monster. She will just straight up destroy any enemy I come across. Oh, to Windia I go. Windia was in the starting area, right? I'm not losing my marbles. I could be. Yep, I'm going insane. It's over here, I think. Now that's Foresta. Where did I put my town? It's back in Aquaria. I was in the right area. I just didn't go far enough over. Anyway, yeah. Phoebe does not need Ben. I'll tell you, chat, today was a day at work, so if I seem a little fried, that's why. Fireberg. Windia. There we go. I think it was this one led to max. No. Maybe? I can't remember. Anyways, I started blasting. God, 2,600. If I explore this ship enough, I'll be level 20 by the time I make it to Doom Castle. Is it B1 right side? Yes. Excalibur. Seed vendor for the memes. All flare weaknesses. Let's go. I'm all for flare supremacy. All right, first up. Water Rex. Bye. Earth Golem. Or Dust Stone Golem. Water, I mean... Earth is weak to air. Air X, okay. Should... No. Dang, okay. So air is kind of the bane of Phoebe here. It's still gonna do like 1200 damage, but it's not gonna be like weakness. That's funny to think that half of damage of Phoebe casting Flare is 1200. That's like one of our regular white casts. That's how insanely busted Phoebe is at this range. She's like, I do half damage. It's still 1200. It's the Earth Hour. Oh well. We did get a Water Djinn. Say goodbye to him. Unfortunately, Earth didn't roll any big weaknesses. Like Earth would be weak to Wind, which is now Axe, and that's not worth the swing. Even though we do have Giant's Axe. Oh, there we go. We got a water bird. Bye. Ow. He's got Dark Cane for some reason. Big damage. Big damage. 52-32. Bye. Didn't even get the phase 2. Just died on his feet. Rip. All right, chat. Thunder or Water King? Let's go. Let's finish on a high note. Thunder King, let's go. Say goodbye. Animus? Dude, you're extra boned tonight. No, not silver webs. You know how much danger that puts me in? Stop it. Get out of this phase. Before she kills us. There we go. Ah, you didn't hit me. How dare you, fiend? Also, shoutouts to Razdorak, one of our French community members, who custom made this boss sprite. Time. That was a good one to finish on. Oh man, yeah, I like the element enemizer. I think it's a fun time. It's obviously a little bit more on the easier side of things because you can make it to where RoboCorpse is a great sprite to put in this game for true form of King. But yeah, you can set it to not have Dark King to be elemental, but I just think it's funny. I think it's a great setting. GG's chat. We managed to get 3 seeds in. A bit of a longer stream. Probably going to be start moving to streaming on Wednesdays moving forward. Just lines up a little better with my family schedule. So, but as always, I'll be multi-streaming to Twitch and YouTube, and you can access the VODs for the streams on YouTube. Every one of them is recorded, and I'll try to trim down the intro and the outro. But that's going to do it for me tonight, chat. Hopefully I can get an extra stream on the weekend. If not, be safe if you're being impacted by the inclement weather. God, yeah. If you're about to get snow and ice, be safe out there, and hope to see you all next time. Take it easy.